behalf of our comrade, President of Burkina Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traore, we have just officially opened a number of roads in the capital of Burkina Faso. These are 8 strategic axes that have been rehabilitated and are officially opening to traffic today. Of course, we have been very pleased to follow the progress of these projects, which are of strategic importance for the city of Ouagadougou, up until the completion of their work. These roads will contribute to the modernization of the capital, but also to the smooth traffic and improving mobility within the city of Ouagadougou. The strategic nature of these roads is apparent when you look at the road we're on, because for all those who know Ouagadougou, we have been talking about the circular road and the Tanzil Boulevard for a long time, but in reality, there was a good portion that had not been demolished until now. So today, it is done, and now we can really talk about the circular road, because the loop is now complete. Beyond this ring road that is about 10 kilometers long, we have other strategic axes. The Mogonaba Boulevard and Yenanga Boulevard, the access roads to defense and security infrastructure. Obviously, all these axes are strategic axes. In total, there are about 22 kilometers of linear roads that have been the subject of this work. And today, the opening also comes with a core responsibility, because it represents almost more than 40 billion investments. It is the expression and symbol of a proud people who march forward in adversity. It is also a call for individual and collective responsibility. The message is addressed to both users and residents of these roads and highways to demonstrate civic-mindedness and responsibility for the sustainability of these investments. Of course, there's also the issue of road safety, and we must not rely on the comfort of these new roads that have just been officially opened to indulge in speeding, which is certainly the cause of tragic accidents in the capital of Burkina Faso. But in a collective responsibility to which we commit all the users and all the residents who live along these particular roads. Of course, we are not going to stop there, because as you have seen, the issue of infrastructure is at the heart of the priorities of the Progressive People's Revolution. This was reaffirmed by the manifesto of the People's Progressive Revolution, and of course, everything will be done to ensure that mobility conditions continue to improve, because this is the basis without which we cannot improve citizens' living conditions. But also, of course, there are the benefits in all other areas, whether in the economic sphere, in areas of trade, transport, and so on. So investments will continue. We are conscious that the gains we have achieved today on the security front must also be pursued and attained in the area of development of the Holy See as well.
These infrastructures include major axes and structures, namely the Northern Ring Road, from the northern interchange to the intersection with the RN3 and its overpass. Interchange to feature Yemet Ikea, the feature Munaba, the access road to the memorial to the victims of the Al-Shafri crash, Al-Pilikram, the access road to the high security prison, the access road to the Ministry of War and Patriotic Defense, the access road to the General Zagre camp, and the access road to the infrastructure in Ouagadougou 2000. These structures are not just roads, on C, They reflect the head of state's desire to combine territorial security with economic development by making mobility a lever for defense remembrance, national cohesion, and shared prosperity. The homeland is built through continuity and successive sedimentation, and each generation adds its stone to the national edifice. The figures speak for themselves. More than 22 kilometers of modern roads for a total investment of more than 40 billion CFA francs. This infrastructure serves our defense and security forces, improves urban and international traffic, beautifies our capital, and honors the memory of our national tragedies. It is the result of a synergy between the state, our financial partners, and us who have worked with a synergy between the state, our financial partners, and us who have worked with rigor, professionalism, and patriotism. But beyond pride, there is a responsibility. These roads constitute a collective heritage. I urge the people of Ouagadougou to take care of them and protect them from vandalism and incisiveness. I also call on road users to be careful, to respect the highway code, and to practice civic discipline. Because a road is not only a means of transport, it also promises safety, public health, and economic development. By inaugurating this infrastructure, we affirm that the revolution is not a slogan, but concrete action. We affirm that the homeland is built through visible, useful, and sustainable actions. We also affirm that each Burkina, through their civic mindedness and commitment, is an actor in this progress.